Good morning everyone, it's Joker, and today we're back with another slime video. And today is going to be probably a long video, because it's rant time. Because it is now, the 20th of November. It is Sunday, and we know that the next meta begins in roughly 4 days on Thursday, Thanksgiving. So, with the next meta beginning means the end of the anniversary. So we're going to go back through and kind of gather my thoughts and overall ranking of how I think they handled this anniversary. If you don't want to wait for the end of the video, because it could be long, you can skip and, hear a more detailed explanation later. Or you can just take this generic number that I give you right now and I'd give it about a 6 out of 10. It's not great, but I will explain all of that now throughout this video. So if that's all you're here for, 6 out of 10. It was pretty underwhelming. I wish they had done better. So with that out of the way, we're going to go through and we're going to look at this 100 massive campaigns part 1. Because this had 25 different things that were supposed to, bring hype back and make things interesting. And honestly, about a third of it did. And the other 2/3 were pretty either not great, dumb, not here, or overall just kind of meh. So, the Japanese TV ad, cool. I don't know how many Japanese players watch my channel, but I can tell you that we didn't see this ad. We saw it on Twitter, right? We saw it on social media, but as far as watching it on TV, we didn't see it. We did get this nice little slime bathtub, though, which you could sell for 1,000,000 gold, which, starting out, 1,000,000 gold is kind of hard to come by, so it's good for new players, right? I still have mine, because I'm going to keep it, because they only gave out, this is the only one they've ever given out, and I'm fine on gold. The Isekai Revelry sale. So, I knew, going into this, that I was going to go quite deep on this banner. So, would I have preferred the gold tickets over the normal tickets and hot pot and EX tickets and crystals? Absolutely. Because I knew that I was going to spend a buttload of money. And the gold tickets, if you buy all of them, is a buttload of money. But it means I would guarantee a few copies of this and not, 3 copies of Milim and 8 copies of Rimuru and 2 copies of Veldora. 3 copies of Veldora, right? It's a little off balance. Got way too many Rimurus, not enough Milims, not enough Veldoras. I don't know if the gold tickets would have solved that, but I would have preferred to see those here instead. Because EX tickets, honestly, are pretty ass. The food is cool, but, whatever. These tickets are always good, so props to them for bringing it back and keeping it up to date with literally everything that's released up until the beginning of the anniversary. So please, for big celebrations, continue to drop the battle unit and protector unit packs that are updated. This allowed me to pick up Space Leon, the 2.0 Space Nuker that I was missing, so now I am only missing 1 unit in the game, and that is Rain, right? Also Space 2.0, but considerably not as useful as, the Nuker Leon. So this will allow me to pick up Rain if she never comes back and I never sniff her again, so that's cool. Tempest Carnival, I don't care. The town of Tempest is all decorated and stuff. It doesn't do anything for me. It actually slows my game down. Because it's got balloons, it's got bubbles, it's got those blimp things, and all it does is whenever I try to go to Tempest, it just takes forever to load in. It's nice to see that it's all decorated up, but it doesn't actually bring us anything. The Anniversary Bazaar was pretty cool. I mean, there were some good things in this shop. And, while medals sometimes were difficult to come by, they didn't give out enough to actually clear this shop. You had a ticket, you had shards, you have protector shards, which I think are grossly expensive. 45 for 1 shard? I don't know about that, Captain. But Autogram emblems, gold tickets if you need them, the cake, which, was whatever. Platinum hammers, gold hammers, I'll pick the rest of these up. And then these awakened weapons down here, actually also very good for new players. Because, day 1 players, early day players, remember the struggle of gearing up your units. And, that was the biggest hurdle starting this game, is that I can't raise my EP anymore. What do? You need better gear. This is very good gear. I think it needs to be reforged, but still, it's a 5-star awakened sword, a jacket, and an accessory. That is a lot of power for 9 medals, and I have 76 left, right? So you could very easily deck out your new team, because you can get this great sword to Milim, you can give this sword to Rimuru, and then you can give him both jackets and both accessories, and then whoever else, probably Space Rimuru if you follow the reroll guide, whatever, whoever you got, you could definitely gear them out for pretty cheap, and then still have enough to get some shards, get a 5-star, and get whatever else. So I think this shop, for being a little overpriced, was pretty good, especially for new players. Alright, so let's go back into the news now, because we have to do that. Alright, so that. The login bonus is still ongoing, it's still good, 1,000 crystals login. Do people wish it was more? Yes. Is that realistic? Not really. 1,000 crystals for a month, that's fine. It's just for logging in. You don't have to do anything except log in. And then you get a 5-star ticket at the very end. So I'm fine with that. The bingo missions with the free copy of Milim, also very good. I know it confuses a lot of people that are like, I did my missions, where's my Milim? It's like, well, you have to pull Milim first. So if you go check your inventory, there's going to be a nice little Milim shard, so whenever you do happen to pull her now, you can then immediately level her up. I know it's disappointing for a lot of people that didn't actually pull her, but they can't just give away a free anniversary unit, right? Especially the super powered offensive unit that is Milim. So it's nice that they gave us a dupe. Unfortunate that you still have to pull the dupe, but it's nice that they gave her away regardless. The half anniversary, they gave away a dupe of the hero. So that's also a pretty good unit. And obviously you probably should have summoned for the hero back then, which most people did because they recognized her power. Master difficulty is added to gold and magical. It's cool, I guess. I mean, it's a free, another like 20 crystals plus a whole bunch of gold and magicals for beating it the first time. So I'm not disappointed with that. I mean, they continually update these to higher and higher levels, so I expect them to get extreme difficulties in another 6 months or so. And it just makes parallel processing for gold a little bit easier, if not a little more time consuming and a little more stamina consuming. I haven't done my tests, but I'm pretty sure that the stamina cost versus gold gain is pretty good. This is terrible. Please make this go away. I'm so tired of this. I'm so tired of seeing people post codes everywhere on Reddit, on Twitter, on Facebook, in my Discord. It's like, this was the worst handled thing they could have ever put in this game. And I don't think there's a single person who would disagree with me on this point. I had it very easy. I'm a YouTuber. I had this thing filled up within 10 seconds after posting my code in stream chat. That's cool. This does not help the rest of the player base when you can only use a code once, and then you resort to begging, DMing, spamming your stupid code all over the place, praying that someone hasn't used theirs yet. Or you go the alternate route and you farm accounts, which takes a butt ton of time. And you have to do it 10 times, right? This is not how you should do things, alright? Not everyone is going to have the ability to reach out to people. Having it be limited to one time per person, I mean, yeah, the first time, give us 100 crystals. Give us 9 more times that doesn't give us anything, but allows us to help other people without limit. I mean, maybe put a limit. 10 times, fine. So you can completely fill out some person's board, or 10 people's boards. That would be fine. That would be absolutely fine, giving us the ability to get multiple friends in here. Not one time alone. You could have left the rewards the exact same, made it 10 people instead of 1, and I think this would have been handled a little bit better. Not completely, not perfect, but better. Better than what it was. This was terrible. This was awful. Don't ever do this again. And if you do, make it better. The Twitter Spread the Word campaign, it's social media campaigns, it's whatever. We hit this like the same day, so it's cool. We got cakes and food, so awesome. I would have preferred to see crystals, but they do it again and they give out crystals then. I would have liked to see crystals on both sides. Maybe this reward doubled. So 100 crystals, this food, and then the next one down is 100 crystals and food. Valor Cup. Very fun, actually. For not being true live PvP, for not being, a guild functionality that people were kind of hoping it would be, I still think that they did a very good job with Valor Cup. My only nitpick would be that some of those bots have very unrealistic stats. Very, very unrealistic stats. All right, I've ran into players that I know, players in my Discord, whose bots have like 3,000 more attack than what they should be, because I see their boxes. I know what their units can do, and they do not have those stats. Okay? Not unless they're going like balls out, just optimizing for EP, which is not what you're doing in Valor Cup. You're trying to build, good team comps to cover, the typing and then the opposite typing. You're not going to get that with, those units. So that is my only real nitpick. The rewards are pretty good. You get charms, you get crystals, you get shards, you get coins, which you can use in another shop that's new. Climbing the ranks is actually pretty fun. I guess stamina recharge could be dropped a little bit. 8 hours for one is the same as Tower of Isis, but Tower of Isis you can hold 50, right? This holds 5. I think you can either drop it down to less time or increase the amount of chances that we can fight. The recharge rate the recharge cost for crystals is actually really good. 15 crystals for all 5. So I do enjoy that. And overall, I enjoy this mode. It does make you think, and some of these matches can last quite a long time, comparable to other PvP-based games like Grand Cross, where games have a timer, you're forced to do things, and if things go on long enough, you start losing HP. This has no such thing. It's not live, so you can sit here all day and think about your moves, which is nice. We know based on social media that there's a ranking event, I think coming tomorrow or tonight. So we'll see how that looks. We have no information on what is different between this Valor Cup that has ranking and the ranking event. So I don't know. I guess this video will probably go out after that goes live, but the special quest is a waste of time. I mean, it's cool. It was like 2 stages, and it gave us cake and 5 crystals each. It didn't really bring anything to the game. It was 50 EP or 50k EP that you one-shot, and then you moved on, and then you never played it again. So, kind of a waste. Drop rates increased 5%. A lot of people are going to say that's a straight-up lie. This banner is very good. This banner is very, very good because these 3 units are very, very good together. Whether or not you got shafted is a entirely different story, because it still is 5%. And they still only have like a, 0.7% chance of being pulled. So, statistically speaking, after so many multis, you should have pulled them. Can you get to that statistic? I don't know. How much money you got? How many crystals you've been hoarding for the past 6 months? It kind of depends. But really, I mean, when you look at it, and any gacha game is the same, you're shooting for a 0.7% chance to pull one of these characters. You ever do anything that has a 0.7% chance of anything in life? It's a fail. It is a hardcore fail. I bet 0.7% chance I get this new job. Oh, I didn't get that job. Oh, that light's going to turn green when I want it to. Oh, it didn't turn green. That's not how you want to live your life. So, trying to go into this banner with the mentality that I am going to pull these units very, very quickly is a really good way to piss yourself off, because it's not going to work out. It works out for some people. There's people, like I got Milim first multi. I hit that 0.7%, alright? Awesome. I know some people that are 190 pity deep in Shinsha, and you don't have Shinsha. You didn't pull any 5 stars, even though it's a 5-star rate, or 5% rate up. That can happen too. So it is unfortunate, but it is a gacha game. As far as the units themselves, I'm very pleased with these 3 units. I don't think it talks about the other banners here, so I think we'll talk about them now. Had this been this banner with these 3 units, and then the next banner been both Diablo and Shinsha together, and then the 3rd banner for the month been the whole movie bait banner or whatever, that would have been much better than having us summon on 3 individual banners for 5 units. That is asking too much. That means you need to give out more crystals, not rely on everyone buying it, because you want new players to like this game. You want them to play, you want them to stay. And a good way to make them not stay is dropping 1 million banners and not giving any currency out. So, next time, 1.5 anniversary, next year, please do not make us summon on 4 banners. Half anniversary had a triple banner, and then Carrion, and then the Diablo Rimuru. Don't do that. This one had the triple banner, Shinsha, and then Diablo. Don't make us do that. If you are, then increase the amount of crystals you give each month. By a lot. Because, 9,000 pity for Veldora, 6,000 pity for... I actually did 500 pity, actually, on this banner. And then 200 pity for Shinsha, because she fucked me. And 200 pity for Diablo, because he fucked me. Alright? What is that? 900 pity that I did this month? Yeah, I'm not thrilled with that number, alright? I don't know a lot of people who would be. And that's for one copy of Shinsha and one copy of Diablo, alright? 900 overall pity this month. Yeah, that's not great. I'm not thrilled. I don't like summoning on 1,000 banners a month. Please stop that. Like, now. Alright? Especially for big-time banners where you want people to summon. Putting 5 units on 3 banners is not a good idea. Alright? There's my rant for that. The story event is the same as every other month. It has nothing different. Just that you get Isis. And it's, you get this alternate... what is his name? Like, Emils or something with an E. Alternate Rimuru is pretty cool. But again, it is just the same story event we get every single month for the past year. They updated the general pool, which is good. Also lowers your chances of pulling each individual unit, so that's bad. But now people can pull Hakuro or Velzard with any ticket at this point, which is good. The Chancellor Rookie Support campaign was excellent. You got so many rewards for playing the game in Awakening Isis that is actually kind of ridiculous. Like, this was arguably one of the best things they gave for anyone, because even older players can use all the rewards they gave. They gave hammers, they gave Magicules, gold, they gave blacksmith stuff for the forge, the grindstones, that's what I was thinking of. They gave magic ores, which I desperately needed at the time, because the gear also fucked me. So this Rookie Support campaign was terrific. Please do it again. Extreme Challenge Quest is going on for like 6 months, alright? We got 2 stages when it first came out. We just got the latest one. And this will continue, and it'll be live for the next, until what, February something? So maybe not 6 months, but, a decent amount of time. So people who are still here, who maybe can't beat it, will have the opportunity to beat it anyways. Come, a couple months down the line when they have a better box and they've pulled more units that are, matching the typing that you should use. That is good. I put in my user survey, like 2 surveys ago, please bring back challenge quests and make them permanent. Or make them last longer. I think I said permanent. But this is a good start. Making it happen for a long, extended amount of time is good for everyone. Because it gives replay value, it gives people who are just starting, who can't beat it now, are able to beat it later. And it's something to do, right? It's a good showcase thing for me when new units come out. This, where is it? It's nowhere to be seen. We know what it's bringing us, but they have not said anything about when it's actually coming. It says that both plans are available for free for the first month, but it's not in the game. Like, if you're going to put this in the anniversary kind of 100 things, why didn't you release it during the anniversary? I'm assuming it's going to come for the movie celebration then, but what happened? There's been no information on this. It's not here. It's pretty much a straight up lie. I mean, it's nice that no one actually had to pay for it and then it just never popped in, because then you'd be sued. But why are you being dumb? If you're not going to put it out during the anniversary, don't advertise it as being part of the anniversary. The rewards look good, and it's nice of giving us for the first month for free. I'll still probably buy it after that first month is over. But they handled it terribly. Put it in the game, or don't advertise it until it's ready to be put into the game. Here's the second Twitter campaign. So there's 100 crystals. Again, like I said, if you're going to put 100 crystals here, you should put 100 crystals in the other one. If you're going to put food in the first one, you should put food here, just to make it even. The massive gift campaign is, we get anniversary, we get medals. Good for the shop again, so this is good for everybody. The once per day recruit was, I think, kind of an L, because during the half anniversary, it was a guaranteed 4-star single, right? This is just a single. And now that there are so many more units in the general pool, probably going to be rough pulling units. I personally have only pulled 1 4-star out of all of my daily singles. The rest have been 3 stars. Most of them have been Alice. So I have not pulled a single useful thing out of this banner, because I can't use any 4 stars anymore, and I definitely can't use any 3 stars. So, I mean, cool. Would have been nice had they given us, you know, a 4-star guaranteed or higher. Yeah, because it would have cut out about, what, 10, 12 units out of that pool, and it would have given us 4 stars, which we could use in the shop when the month resets to get 5-star shards. That would have been a lot more helpful. So I wish they had brought back the guaranteed 4-star rate, or part of it. This Millam's side of the story event was surprise. Also pretty cool. You know, it was just an add-on. It's extra content. It's 3 fights. They give medals for the shop, which again is good. And I guess it can be difficult for newer players because they don't have the teams and they're not really well built out. For older players, this was a breeze. This was easy, free stuff, and we moved on. But at least it was something else to do. So, you know, I applaud them for giving us something else that wasn't on the normal monthly schedule. Spread the Word Part 3, another 100 crystals. Again, just make it all the same. Give us more food, whatever. The Dearest Friend skill now active, even though it was broken the first, 2 days. It is very cool. You get medals for talking to people if they give you something, and you get twice the amount of bond XP, which I'm getting 1,400 something right now per person, which is really good because it's helped me level up a lot of my people who are close to level 30. We're now at level 29s for 5 people, so it's been very effective. And now that I can choose who gets it, it actually works out pretty well. So this is very cool. Please do it again sooner rather than later. The live stream for the new Valor traits. I know they were picked at random, right, by the VAs. As who's using these units? Millam, fine, because she's a fire unit, and right now that's all we got. Raphael, haven't seen him. Maid Rimuru, seen him twice. Space Rimuru, I see him a couple times, but I don't really feel the effect of that trait. Training I use a lot because I want to heal and make that tank team better. Light Hinata, I've seen once. And then Dark Lord Rimuru, OG Dark Rimuru, maybe a couple times. These units are not what I would consider the best options for Valor Cup, but at least they have traits. So, cool beans. Number 25 is floor 50 of Tower of Isis. I'm currently on floor 47, so I'm not anywhere close to beating it. But, you know, we expected another 5 floors of Tower. I didn't expect it to come so late in the anniversary, because it came last week. But at least they gave us another 5 floors of Tower, which means they're still working on it, and it came with the new warp gate kind of function thing, which really screws up the map for a lot of people sometimes. So there's that. Things that are not mentioned in here is Jubilee, or the absence of one of the Jubilees. So we have Catalyst going on right now, 3 more days. They have combined the boss battles into both turn limit and normal, which is fine. Where's Jubilee Blitz? They never said that they were going to drop Jubilee Blitz, and I guess it's never a given that we'll get it, but it's been a thing since they split it out into 2 every single month in what? I don't remember when they did that, but it's been a while, and we've always had 2. So the fact that they just took out one Jubilee, which is 600 crystals for top players, and just any intake of crystals for newer players, is not good, alright? I get that Valor Cup came out, and you want people to play that. People will play it, because it has a recharge time, right? It has separate recharge stamina than Jubilee, alright? Do not take away things during an anniversary. Your job is to give us things. Give us things to do, make players want to stay and play. Not remove things that players who have, stayed with you and played that they are expecting. That they would need those 600 crystals to, hit that pity or whatever the hell. Don't do that. Alright? Jubilee Catalyst, cool. They added to the turn limit in, fine. Don't just make Blitz and put turn limit there. You could have made it Dark too. It's fine. I don't see a problem with not having 2 Jubilees this month, because Valor Cup is here. Valor Cup is permanent. Alright? This is still twice a month. Valor Cup will stay forever. I don't understand what intern decided to put that idea forth, and the head honcho was like, that's a good idea. They have too much to do. Fire that intern. Get him out. I hate him. Please go away. Alright? That's not good. Here's a special quest. It's literally 2 stages. You get food. Whatever. I'm really okay. So my biggest turnoffs for this anniversary was this invite a friend thing, the banner formats, which we know have always been a problem. Right? No one likes summoning on 3 banners a month, or 2 banners a month, or well, 3 banners a month, because it's always the first 2, 1, and then 1, and then for here it's 3, 1, and 1. No one likes that. All right, we want to spend our money wisely. Most of the time, people should only be summoning on the first banner, anyways. With the highest value being 2 or quote unquote 3 featured units, but 3 banners. I don't. This is not Dokkan Battle. You do not have that kind of revenue, and you shouldn't be forcing yourself to try and make that kind of revenue by putting multiple banners out during the anniversary. Because Dokkan, I think, is going to have like 4 banners for their 8th anniversary in February for JP. All right, that's a lot, and they don't even have pity. All right. We have pity. I don't want 3 banners. Make this a banner, make these 2 a banner. Alright? That's that. And then don't take away Jubilee. Alright, so there is some good things held within this anniversary. Valor Cup is good. More Floors to Tower is good because it's just more rewards. The Rookie Support Campaign is good. The new shops, pretty good. Even the other shop, like the Valor Cup shop, is decent. You get some charms in here. I would only buy the ones on sale, to be perfectly honest, and I'm not going to worry about these. I'll just save my points for the higher ones when they reset in 5 days. But this has other stuff in here too, which you can use. We've got the Dream Crystal that came with the Milim event, which honestly, it's pretty ass. This shop is pretty bad. I'm not going to bother farming it for these 4-star shards, whatever. I have plenty of shards. Overall, yeah, I'd give this anniversary like a 6 out of 10. It just had too many major things wrong, and not enough things that were really, really, really good. Oh, and yeah, and we're missing the monthly packs, right? They're not in here, right? Pack shop, Magic Crystal, nope. Pack, nope. We got the really super shit old ones that we've had for a year, but there is no monthly pass in here still. So, missing Jubilee, missing monthly packs, what else did I say? Terrible banner formats, and they could have done a whole lot better. So, 6 out of 10 on this anniversary. This has been a very long, almost half an hour rant video, so if you're still here, thank you. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are for this anniversary. If you think it's significantly better than what I'm saying, or significantly worse. I want to hear your thoughts, because they need to hear these thoughts, and when their next user survey comes out, I'm going to put a lot of those thoughts in that survey, so they need to know. So put that in there, let me have it. Well, don't let me have it, but let the devs have it, I guess, through your comments. But you get what I'm talking about, alright? The video's over, anniversary is just about over, and it could have been a lot better. But that's it from me, guys. Take it easy, and I'll see you later.